Hello, Ed here, at the bench. Finally at home after about 3 weeks. 2 of those weeks I spent in ICU. Excuse me. Yeah, it all started with a fall right across here. So I stood up from the toilet, and next thing I know is carpet was hitting me in the face. Laying there, I took assessment of what I could do, and blood pressure was so low that basically all I could move was my fingers and toes. So I fingered and toe crawled back to the bed, got up on the bed, and woke my wife and had her called an ambulance. Cat, damn you. Oh well, she's a sweetheart. She's bringing gifts for Mama. Okay. Now, that was my first trip. Turns out that when I landed flat on my face, it kind of mashed my gall bladder and broke off some gallstones and plugged bile ducts. And interesting time. Well, come on, cat, get it done. Sounds like she got a turd caught crossways. But anyway, sorry about that. My filters are down. I'm sorry. Yeah, they run a scope down my mouth, cleaned out my well, before they did that, the ambulance took one look at me and said I looked more like Bart Simpson. So they did squished stuff into my system. I was yellow, my eyes were yellow. Got a little more color now. Got to the hospital. Actually, the hospital gave me a CT scan here locally, and they sent me to Dallas to the UT Southwestern Medical Center, which is one of the best in the area. Where they scoped it out, cleaned out my gallbladder, stones and all, and apparently while they was cleaning out one of the bile ducts, they had accidentally poked a hole in my liver. Well, couple days of observation and a heparin drip because I've got blood clots in my lungs and in my legs. That's usually the course to dissolve them. And they discharged me. I went over to the VA, which is about 30-45 minutes away, to get my prescriptions filled. Um, and I started hurting. I mean, I just felt like I was gutted. I couldn't breathe, I couldn't throw up, I couldn't do anything but hurt. Real short, shallow, short breaths. So I made it back home, and about an hour later, back to the local hospital, and then at about 3 that morning, the they transferred me back to UT Southwestern. Sorry, I put a stent up in here. It itches. And a 16 gauge needle stuffed in there. Okay, I woke up in ICU. I was there for over a week, almost 2 weeks. Then, oh shoot, I'm poked full of holes and tired of it, starting to heal. I can breathe again. But anyway, they got me better. They did a couple of more procedures. They had to make 2 incisions in my groin. One to put in a filter because the heparin, one of the rare ones that have a reaction to it like this, because the heparin blew out the clot that was forming in my liver, and it caused some internal bleeding. What fun. That's where all the pain came from. I went to, and then on the other side of the groin, they, excuse me, they did a procedure that made a 4 centimeter blood clot up in there. So I'm still under observation, even though I'm home. The observation was, excuse me. Oh, it's been raining here. Yeah, most of the time was just observation, taking my meds, meeting the new blood teams, setting up appointments for March. Still a little weak, but getting stronger. Hey, had 3 procedures for cancer, and I ain't gonna let this kill me. So we'll see how everything turns out. I'm getting stronger, and just wanted to thank you all for being my friends. So you take care, and do have a wonderful day.